Hello, welcome back to Thiralon. It's the third episode. We got that far. That's mad. Anyways, my name is Ethan. I'm the dungeon master for right now and the foreseeable, and I'm being joined by Michael.
Hi, I'm Michael. I play Nhilan, Leacher, the Lunar Sorcerer.
Finn.
Hi, I'm Finn.
Jay.
Hello, I'm Jay. I play Memor, the Centaur Paladin.
And Reese.
I'm Reese, and I'm also Mud.
Last we left off, people were walking through the Leecher Wood, spooky little fog forest. Everyone got crits. It was kind of intense, actually. I didn't expect that much success, but the point being, they found their way in. They didn't get any of the hallucinogens, and they didn't get to roll off the fun sheet. But they were able to make their way in. They found a weird tree. They got some salt. They then split up. Two of them went inside a meat hole, and the others decided to continue the path, seeing as it deviated, one going into the hole, and others branching into a fork. Memor and Nhilan found two of the weird voice stealers slumbering inside the root system of a tree. Memor decapitated one, Nhilan threw a matchstick at the other, and chaos ensued. And that's where we're going to start, in combat. Memor, it's your turn.
Yay! I rolled a
What are you doing?
rolling. I'm going to stab the other one.
Cool.
Although it's still prone, is it not?
It is still prone.
Thank
You have
God.
advantage in your attack rolls.
Yay! Yes, I rolled a 17 to hit.
Okay, 17 definitely hits. It's woken up right now, and it's like trying to get itself out of this weird root system. You cleave it.
He's rubbing the sleep out of his eyes.
Dealing 4 damage.
Okay, cool. Your cleave goes straight into its stomach. It opens up. There is more intestine. You actually notice that its skin is incredibly thin, and its intestines straight up just kind of like have decided to make its way up its stomach and through its mouth.
That's quite vile.
And it goes.
Yes. Please, Nhilan, can you kill this thing?
Well, it's his turn first.
Oh.
I'm slow.
It gets uppies. It gets uppies.
Uppies.
It gets uppies out the root system. The root system itself is considered difficult terrain, so it will cost 10. Then it will half its movement to stand up right in front of you, and it will make an attack.
All right.
Right? It's going to do a bite. It has +2. What is your armor class?
My arm class is 17. How the hell does it bite?
Tubes.
Ah.
Oh no.
Little sucky.
You said what? Is it?
17 is my armor
It
class.
misses. The tubes start to like lash out at you, almost like whips, and it just doesn't land. It kind of like gets onto your armor, and it's kind of like a leech. It kind of like suckers onto your armor, and it just doesn't hurt because obviously it's trying to connect to your skin. That's all it can do on its turn, and it'll pass it.
Okay, here I go. I'm gonna after seeing that the firebolt is ineffective.
Yep.
I'm gonna tap my staff on the ground, do a little twirl with it, and then launch a ray of frost.
Cool. As your staff twirls, it kind of collects all of this mist, which is like causing crystallization onto it. The crystals themselves sort of glow in this luminescent light, and it just darts directly at this creature. Make the hit.
Here I go. 22.
22 misses. No, it hit.
Basically, nailed the neighbor's dog.
No.
Nuh-uh.
No.
I disagree. Sorry.
5 damage, and his speed is reduced by 10 feet.
Okay,
If
cool.
he lives.
He does. He's taken a total of 10 damage. He's taken a total of 10 damage. Back round to Memor.
Memor, okay. Yeah, I guess I'll just try and, while it's trying to sucker onto me, I'll just go for a big old stab through the chest.
Yep, of course.
That is a 18 to hit.
18 hits.
Yep. I missed the dice tower entirely, dealing... Alright, I rolled 9 damage.
Oh, that's a lot of damage. Yep, the
Glaive.
glaive
Big old spear thing.
stabs it straight through its chest. It pierces through one of the tubes, which is like somehow regurgitated and made its new mouth. You notice that on the inside, it is just a bunch of congealed blood.
Oh, that's vile.
And like
That
it
is.
wasn't bleeding when you cut its
Yeah.
like skin or even its muscles, but once you opened its intestine tube, which is connected to its mouth, just a bunch of like scabs.
That just sort of shake it off the spear.
Yep. It's now its turn, and it's going to try and bite. Honestly, so its movement is reduced by 10.
Yes.
These things have previously been denoted as quick, so it's going to dash and go for Mike. You do get an opportunity attack.
All right. I rolled a 11 to hit.
11 unfortunately misses.
Okay. Too quick for me.
Right, it dashes, doubles its movement. It's just reduced by 10, means it moves 50 feet. I can imagine that it would be within 50 feet.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Okay, cool. Goes to attack you. Rolls a 13.
No, I'm able to duck out of the way in time.
Okay, cool. It does a predator zombie jump, like it just leaves the ground, arms extended out, tubes are defying gravity and just trying to grab you. You notice actually it has these weird sorts of bony teeth on the ends of its tubes, and it tackles to the ground and does a little roll. It's now prime.
Okey-doke.
It is your turn.
Right.
Like a leech.
I already know what
The
I want to
leech
do.
in the
Like a
Leecher
leech.
Wood.
I'm going to have it make a wisdom save.
Okay, cool.
I'm casting Sacred Flame.
It got a 2.
It failed.
Cool.
Sacred Flame's a D8, if I remember. 3.
3 damage.
Yep. So I do a little tap my staff on the floor as just this. It's like a white light that the moon would give off, just on top of it.
Okay, yeah. Your staff connects to the ground, and out of nowhere, like a spiritual, forceful blast just comes out of literally invisible hammer
sky.
space. Yeah, just hammer spaces right into it and causes a small shuddering quake to the ground as it goes, "Boo!" And it just crumples it, and you realize you've just broken its entire body and all its bones. Combat's concluded. Well done. It's dead. Well, it can't do anything now.
It's just, I imagine just sitting on the floor.
Yeah, it's just kind of
That second one seemed to last a lot longer than the other one.
Perhaps the first one was injured.
Perhaps.
Then again, they're all injured.
Yes. Well,
Should
there are other paths for us to travel.
I should probably end its misery.
I can do it if you wish.
Yes, please.
Okay, I'll just walk forward.
Nylan looks away.
Yep. And I'm going to stomp its skull with my back leg.
Yep.
There we go. Yep, all gone.
Just wiping your boot in the grass, wiping your hoof in the grass.
Yeah.
Horseshoe.
Never a fun sound.
And then you just hear clop, clip, clop, clip, clop.
For reference, your armor is it like fucking horse armor as well as human armor.
Yeah.
It's just a combination
Yeah.
of everything.
That's pretty cool.
That is cool, but strange. It's a strange
Yeah.
image.
It is.
God damn, centaur biology's weird.
I can
Samurai
imagine
all
the
the way
blacksmith's
down.
face when you asked for it.
Where I'm from, there are more centaurs.
In fact, there is mainly centaurs.
Yeah.
It's like a 50-50 ratio.
That's cool.
It's the predominant race.
We're used to it.
Fair.
The blacksmith wasn't confused. He was just like, so how heavy do you want it?
Yeah.
Right, cool. Yep, you stomp its skull in as you do. Snap cut. You guys are in the cave, in the little dugout hole. Mud and Oem, the duo, unthought of, but works so well. Bandages and mud. So nice.
Yeah.
I'm pointing and soy facing at an egg.
Yes.
It's incredible. What
Yeah,
a
it's
life.
these weird little
The egg's just got the Chad
Oh,
visage on it.
No.
yeah.
One of the egg says vegan on it.
Damn it.
Yeah, so yeah, there seems to be a cluster of eggs, specifically 3. They're about the same size as mud, so what, 2 foot tall? 3 foot tall?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, I think 3'6" or something, 3'4".
About 3 foot tall.
Crouch in this cavern.
Huh?
How can I not crouch in this cavern?
They're lane.
They're laying on the. Oh, so they're 3 foot long. Okay.
What, the eggs?
They're on this
They're
side.
an egg.
They're flat eggs. They're like for any of those who are not a big fan of bugs or insects, just skip about 20 seconds from now, starting now.
They're under your skin. They're under your skin. They're under your skin.
Maggot eggs. Like maggot eggs. They're like
Thought
pills.
maggots were eggs.
They're like pills.
Maggots aren't eggs.
They're pill
are they?
shapes. Yeah, the 20 seconds have passed. Hey, you didn't have to skip that far because we got it through really quickly. Welcome back.
Maggot eggs are cool.
Shut up, Finn.
Don't mention the eggs. Maybe no. 20 seconds was the right amount.
But yeah, so that's what they look like. Pills, like big weird Tic Tacs.
I don't like them. And I reach out as my hand begins to transmogrify and just morph with mud into a hammer, and I just start smacking the eggs. I'm just like squishing them with a hammer.
Are you smacking them just like?
No, I'm,
Or are you actually,
I'm
like-
full on whacking the eggs.
Violent fight mode went
Yeah,
in.
exactly. Like I'm going to also cast thaumaturgy on my eyes to make them glowing red, and I'm just like going crazy on these eggs.
Yeah,
I'm
I'm
just
just gonna let them do
smashing
that.
the whole lot.
And episode 3 is when Mud lost his innocence.
Fuck no, I hate the eggs. I don't like them. They smell.
So yes, they are stationary objects, but they do have an armor class, so you need to roll to hit it.
Stationary eggs.
That's surprisingly
It's,
well.
it's landed perfectly on top of the dice.
It's like he's crowd surfing. That'll be.
You're able to break its armor class as you do. It just breaks in. It's not like a proper like chicken egg. It's this waxy pill. As you do, you just kind of break in. You notice on the inside there seems to be a yet to be completely finished or like developing baby insect. We said we try and keep it niche. You skip 20 seconds.
Smash that thing too.
It's a broken insect egg.
I get it more.
Okay,
Whatever's
yeah.
in there, I get him too.
It is all a pulp pile. Just the one egg?
All of them.
Okay.
I'm just watching this happen.
Every egg.
Mud has just ended a
get the eggs
generation.
I love the idea that just like this is like in his developing years, so like now he's like, do you want any eggs? Like, no! I learned what they are. No!
There's a little guy in those eggs. I don't like it.
I have to smash his head in again.
Okay.
I didn't really like it.
You won't have to roll for the rest of them. You already beat the armor class. You know how much energy you need to apply. You are able to completely massacre and putrefy these eggs. And they just turn into a big, waxy white pile of mush.
And I just kind of like, he's just like, his little chest is just rising and falling. He's like, I'm done now. I'm okay. I've got it out of my system. And then he just kind of bends down, reaches his finger in, and just like takes a lick.
How do I describe what a bug egg tastes like?
Slightly meaty.
It's not good.
I wouldn't imagine anything nice. It probably just tastes like
Earwax.
upset. It tastes like upset.
Tastes like
Tastes like sadness.
tastes like stomach hurt.
It tastes like stomach hurt.
I just taste it and I go
Full
like,
of protein.
as soon as it gets tasted, it's almost like his face kind of dehydrates and he shrivels up.
I thought you
like
were
a
gonna say. I
worm.
thought you were
Your
gonna say
body
like
just,
your
like,
face
starts
just goes into
bubbling.
itself.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, that too. Yeah, he sort of puckers up like someone who ate a lemon on a fucking advert.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, he just sort of kind of almost ages 50 years in 1 second, and he goes, "Ugh." And then he just turns back to normal and just like spits on the floor. I don't want to do that again.
Unpleasant.
Yeah. It tasted like murder.
You did commit murder.
Tastes like
No.
sin.
It was
Technically.
it was an egg.
Abortion.
Yeah.
That's not murder.
Yeah.
We're not gonna go into that.
We're getting
part.
political. Moving on.
What's that?
There we go. What's political?
What's polygamy?
It's an excuse for rich people to bicker amongst them.
Is that a guy?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's one
Yes,
guy.
it's-
His name is
it's-
Rich.
it's-
Yeah,
few guys.
he's a
Yeah,
nice,
yeah, yeah.
he's a nice guy.
Yeah, capital rich,
He's
capital
not a
people.
nice guy.
No,
Rich,
he's a nice guy.
capitalised.
Eat rich.
Owen, you hear something? This is in the midst of Mud's
Tantrum.
tantrumous massacre. You hear some sorts of like unease in the ground, a little bit of movement, and this gives you an opportunity to do a perception check or an investigation check, whichever you choose.
Is it like beneath us, behind me?
It's about
Is it-
behind you. This is like assuming that you're in the doorway looking into the egg room.
Yeah. So I'm still technically in the meat room.
Yes.
I will definitely do perception.
Okay, cool. Or actually, or nature or survival. This could fulfill any, really.
Or a nature or survival. I got a 10.
Okay, cool.
Good.
Well, I mean, you can't necessarily understand exactly what is happening, but you definitely know that something is digging in the dirt right behind you to the room that you are in.
I'm a monk. I'm a fist it.
Just like the dirt where you could assume it's coming out from.
Or like I'm ready to fist it.
Okay, cool.
Ready a flurry of blows.
Ready to punch
Just
it.
compact,
Yeah, please say
compact
punch,
the earth.
please.
I'm gonna make.
We had
this
to cut
dirt
out the
so
talk about holes
No,
before.
punching is dirty. I would like to prepare a flurry of blows.
Thank you. Okay, cool. Yep. Okay, cool. In that case, I'll consider this as a prize round. Roll its initiative now. Okay, cool. Roll to hit. Oh, by the way, what you immediately like? Oh, something's coming out of the ground. This giant insect, long, slender face, weird chitinous skull, 2 mandibles as jaws, and it also has some mantis arms as well as 6 hind legs. It is an ankhag. Reading, so you have an advantage. 'Cause it's a prize round.
17.
Yep, that hits.
That hits, and then
Imagine you just see a giant bug just come out of nowhere. You just sock it in the face with your bare fists. That's kind of metal.
Yeah.
It's like, well, bam!
that's 6 damage.
Okay, cool. Taking 6 damage total.
Then my next 2 miss. Is that also with advantage or not?
You flurry of blowings?
Yeah.
You flurry of blows?
Yes.
Okay.
You should have looked at me. I broke.
Is it with advantage or not?
Yes, it is.
Oh, that's not so bad.
Just remind me. So
Still in the
14.
toilet.
flurry of blows is 2 extra hits, just so I'm
Yeah,
aware.
I know.
I'm asking.
Oh yes, yeah.
Okay, cool.
14.
14 hits.
Oh, that's 7. So a total of
13 damage taken.
Yep. And the last one was 23.
That hits. Sorry, that misses.
Of course.
And that's 5 damage for a grand total of 18. 18 damage. I'm assuming that doesn't kill or anything.
No, but you literally just see it come out of the ground, 1-2 combo, and then an extra kick just for the fun of it.
I just like DJ it. I just like
Mr. Freestyle. Right. An initiative is rolled then after that.
Am I involved?
Yes, you are. Well, the
I
reason
suppose
why.
I would have noticed it. 15 passive perception.
Yeah, but the
I
only
think you would
reason
have
why-
heard that.
But my logic is you were preoccupied.
Oh no, I definitely didn't get the
Tantruming
surprise.
against
I
the
wouldn't get
egg.
the surprise round. No.
No, that's why you weren't.
You
That's why you
will-
didn't have it.
Goog. 11.
Cool.
15.
Cool. OM, you get to go again.
Cool.
You will not have advantage.
Stop tapping the table, you cretin.
Unarmed flurry of
See, it's hard.
Flurry your brows, guys.
My favorite guy, Brow.
flurry of blows, but this time with a spear.
You can do that.
I can do that.
You can say monk.
No,
But
but
finesse weapon.
Spear is a monk weapon, I think.
spear is a monk weapon.
And this would be your last key point.
Yes.
Okay.
22.
22 hits. How about you just roll of your hits and then you roll the damage at the end?
Okay.
Good plan. It's an empty
Hit.
dice tray, man.
Hit.
Okay, cool. I don't know what that sounds like. I'm from England,
Ah, shit, so am I.
the land of perfect teeth. No siree, that's America apparently. With
At least we get our teeth repaired for free.
16.
we don't.
16 damage.
16 damage. How much does that add up to?
16 plus what
19?
was it?
18.
18, yeah.
24.
Bit extra.
No.
Yeah.
24, 34.
Oh my god. This man is just literally just like. Well, actually, to be fair, no, you couldn't have. Oh, who cares? Next time, you can't do it because obviously you punched. But you would have had to get your weapon out.
Oh shit, yeah.
But
Is that not a free interaction?
no.
That's bonus.
Getting your weapon out is a bonus action.
Oh, fair enough.
But just for next time,
Yeah.
we'll remember. And if we don't, I'll smite you. Yep. So
damn, I wasted
pretty
that.
much 1-2 combo, Mr. Freestyle. As you go into Mr. Freestyle and you're doing like a spin kick, you grab your spear
Yep.
from your back, swing into it, then spear immediately down to the side, smack. Right. It's still standing.
The fuck?
Worse.
Mud's turn.
Yeah, Mud just kind of hears all the commotion, just turns around and goes,
That's what laid it.
yeah. Let me have a thought. I feel like thinking's good.
Yeah.
We should do that more
Okay.
as like a society, I think. This is true. I'm just gonna cast Guiding Bolt, I think.
Okay.
This is gonna be a Guiding Bolt kind of moment. So yeah, I just turn around.
That's a hit roll.
Yes.
Okay, cool.
And you just see like sort of a sigil sort of glows on the top of Mud's forehead as the light kind of moves down through into his mouth, and he like opens it, and there was a bunch of glow kind of at the back of his throat, and he goes,
Are they just like fireflies?
No, it's just like a beam of light.
It's just like a swirling, glistening ball.
No, not even. It's almost instantaneous. It's like you turn on a flashlight and it just illuminates a target. It just immediately goes.
Okay, cool.
Have you left the egg chamber?
No, he's shooting from the
You need to.
guiding bolt doesn't incite, I don't think.
Oh, does it not?
Nah, it just kind of goes.
Good.
Actually,
I
it
was about to
doesn't.
say if you.
Yeah, it's
if you
guided
just-
by your god.
It is. Yeah. So that is a 21 to hit.
Yeah, that hits.
Uh,
Just one shot. Dang, man.
Look at these guys using
I'm really looking-
resources in combat.
I'm really looking forward to
15 damage.
Oh, it's dead.
Nice. the flashlight of God.
Literally, like, it is just the equivalent because obviously you're seeing in all greys. It's literally just like you see in color for 1 second, and then the creature just goes. Ah! I mean, how does it die? Does it just like disintegrate?
It would. Yeah, literally, it would just kind of. Oh, that could work. I just imagine that the light spot it has just like on its forehead just burns through, like making a perfectly circular hole.
Sure, like it's that.
quite
Yep,
nice
that
head.
that happens. Yep, it's hot, it's sizzling, it's drippy.
Like the instead of it being like a fossilizing or something, just the light itself is like molten metal.
Yeah, exactly. That is exactly it. So,
You just shoot a bullet out of your mouth.
no, and also the light just looks like regular light, but it curved around the corner.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, pretty much.
It's like
And
someone
over
shot
me.
Yeah, I'm over you.
Deliberately did like a 360 around him and then whip.
Yeah, and also because of guiding bolt as well, like he's the corpse of this insect is just glowing. It's just illuminating the entire room. And you just hear like a. Oh, did I get it?
Yes.
Oh, yeah. I love my god. I love her. She's so good.
Though
They changed.
That sounded slightly threatening.
No. I'm a missionary.
My god has told me to say that.
I might actually need you for some help with some things.
Okay.
But
Also, for reference, I don't actually like to fight. But like my god kind of takes over in my brain hole when I need to defend myself. So
God canonically has a brain hole.
it's a hole where my brain should be. Really, I mean, I don't.
No, there's a
I don't
hole
know.
through his
touched
brain.
it. I touched it.
Yeah,
We think that's what it was.
it whistles sometimes.
The hole.
It's when he gets overheated. It's all that.
It's a little steam out of his like little,
little
hole in his
chimney.
head.
The hole, not his brain hole. The hole it came out of. Can I see down it?
It seems to have just been. Yeah, you can. Sorry. Yes, yeah, you can.
Can I see how far it goes down?
Yeah, it's about 60 feet. It's not down. It's like
Slanted.
it's wavy. It's a wavy sort of dig through, but it's a like a slide as opposed to a jut.
Mud, do you wish to go down the hole? Because I do, but if you don't want to and you want me to stay with you, then I can.
I just kind of go with the flow, really. I mean, wherever the wind blows.
No? Okay. Well, there's no wind in here. I am going to go down the Ankeg's hole.
Cool.
I'm gonna join.
Right. Yeah, you just go down. You go down, and it's hot. Okay, 1 liter. Okay.
I'm a happy fella.
There's not as much caffeine in you as there is in me, and you're easier to break.
I'm always easy to break.
That's true.
I just laugh.
You're ceramic and fragile.
No, I'm big and strong.
Okay. You make your way down. It's really thin. Actually, to be fair, the Ankag is significantly larger. It made a significantly larger tunnel, so you can actually stand up in this.
Oh,
That's ironic. The reason why you were doing spin kicks and all that is because you weren't stood.
Yeah.
You were just sort of like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle, like sliding around on your belly. But you go down. It leads into just another room. It's another nesting room. There's a couple more eggs, and there's not much other than that. There seems to be what looks to be like a partially corroded cutlass and a couple bones, but otherwise nothing else.
Do you crawl out of the hallway? Like, as in, do you crawl into the zone, or do you just kind of like?
Yeah,
sit in the
I
open?
do.
Okay, I'll walk in. I just stare at the eggs and just like with a blank expression, I say, "God tells me to kill him."
Do what you want.
No, I just no. You say God told me to kill them, and it's like, and in a blink, we're gonna cut because that's just happened. Just back to exactly where he was stood, and they just go at once.
Can I grab the cutlass?
Yes, it is partially corroded. It is considered rusted. You know how rust monsters work, so it has a -1.
Is there like any other tunnel branching off from this chamber?
It seems that this is a very simple network. That was probably it. It's food, one place to put eggs, other place to put eggs, place to sleep.
We haven't found a place to sleep.
Place to sleep is one of the places to put eggs. Yeah, there seems to be some sort of like bedding where the cutlass was and where this skeleton was. It seems to be a bit blood soaked, although oxidized. So it seems to have been chewed up, eaten out.
Can we tell, or can I tell what race the skeleton is? Is there any like defining features, tusks, horns?
Yes, the body is incredibly slender. There is a sort of deviation of human, like any species could choose to become it, which is an Otinac. It's like it's effectively some sort of cult, right? But you know about the Otinac. Your group, have had a history with them. They are problematic people, effectively, but yeah, their bodies are often exchanged for different things. Their bodies are more slender. They have hooked ends on their fingers. Their mouths often develop a sort of
Mandible.
Yeah, they often develop mandibles within their mouth. You notice, this is an Otinac. This is what looks to be a Baroshkin, a boar person, who has chosen to become an Otinac, so their body is quite squat, a giant pig skull, but they have mandibles and they have hooked ends on their fingers.
Cool. Did you say that their bodies were valuable?
The Otinac?
Yes.
Not really.
He said that they exchange parts of their body
Got
for
it.
different ones.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I initially thought that as well, and then he explained it more. I was like, oh, okay, no, that's how it works. I walk over to the thing you've clearly just been examining. I said, what's that thing?
It was a pig, then it became a bug thing.
Huh?
It's a cult thing, a religion thing. They exchange pieces of their body for other things.
What's a pig?
Oh, I should be more clear. They don't exchange their body for it. They sort of like choose to undergo
Transformation.
like an all ends applied.
Metamorphosis.
Yeah, they pretty much they become more spider like effectively. Cool.
Almost as if they're kind of corrupted, I imagine, in a way.
Yeah.
I don't know what's a pig. I don't know.
I'll tell you about it when we get up.
Oh, okay. Yay, pigs! Wait, should I say no about that, or is it like a bad thing?
You can say pigs. They're not a bad thing.
Pigs. I think this is gonna be. I think we're done.
Yeah, I'd like to head back up, but I would just like to do a double check of the other egg room, just see if there's anything we missed in there, any passages, any. No.
No, it's just a tiny little nest for what looks to be an ant cag.
Cool. Let's go up then.
Cool. I need you to just figure out how you're gonna do that. You're
good.
fine. Yeah, Mud's fine.
I'm just down. I just go. Oh, okay, bye, and I just kind of crawl up the top and just climb everything up.
I'm just joking. It's just difficult. Yeah, you're just kind of like pressing between two very thin walls, and you're just like, "Yep, I'm fine. I got this." And you're able to dig your way out of this small burrowy bit, and you are once again in the mist-veiled woods.
As you go out, you just see Mud kind of sitting on like a little tree root.
And you see just his head.
Yeah, and, he's got a little stick, and he's just poking at a little bug. There's like a little like cockroach or like a little beetle or something. He's just poking at it and like flipping it upside down and shit.
Don't. That's cruel.
Well, no, he doesn't mind. He likes it. Look, see, if I turn him upside down, then he wants to get back up again. But then I put him back up, so it's fine.
Suppose so.
It's just a pill bug.
Should we find the others?
Oh yeah, I was waiting for you.
Oh, Nhilan!
Oh, I swallowed a bug by mistake.
You
was the
guys
centaur's
do
name?
not hear.
Memor.
Memor!
it's like you're like a southerner. Memor!
Me ma.
Where'd you go with my brisket?
Where's me ma? Right. Yeah, you guys do not hear this call, although your shouts do cause a couple of the local birds to be a little startled and just leave this sort of area. You don't even actually realize that there were birds, thinking about it. But there were a couple of flowers on the trees and you notice that the flowers close to unveil that it was a bird with its mouth open to sort of mimic the appearance of a flower, and it just sort of flies away.
Perhaps. Should we turn back and hope they find? No, that's cruel.
Oh,
Well, I mean, that's cruel. We have to
well,
say.
why don't we just follow the little pathway they went? Surely that'd be easy, right?
Oh,
I mean, we know where they went.
you have better eyesight than me. Let's follow them.
Eyes.
Do a survival check.
If we're using my eyesight, should we use mine?
What's your survival percept?
My survival is a +3.
You were deciding to lead them.
I was deciding to lead.
Oh, I will. I can't help.
You can't help?
Nah.
I like this rule. It's good and balanced.
Doesn't matter. 21.
Cool.
Oh, nice.
I'll be honest with you. It's been a week. It's been 2 weeks, to be fair. Yeah, I'm not as vexed, So, yeah, you pretty much immediately find the pathway. You also make sure not to accidentally step in any of the holes in the ground. Follow it, and you get to the fork. I'm just going to say, Memor and Nhilan, they have dealt with it, and they would likely have made their way probably back to the fork as well.
Yep.
You guys meet up.
How did your excursion go?
Found some salt creatures.
Oh, yeah, your armor is a little soaked in viscera now.
Found some salt creatures.
We took care of them.
You could say that.
There were other tracks that we are yet to follow.
We've only gone down pathway, that one and this one. So we got one left.
No, we only went down the one pathway.
Did we?
Yeah. There was a 3-pronged fork. We only went down the left. And then there were 2 remaining.
Oh, okay.
Unless one of the
Wait,
forks was going back, which
Did I? Oh, damn it. All right. Thank you.
Well, should we split up again?
We
Games of two.
we haven't told them what we did.
oh yes, what
Yes,
did, what did you do?
I smashed a bunch of nasty little bug eggs because my god told me to, and then a big nasty one came from the ground. I think it might have been what the eggs were going to grow into, but then he punched it and kicked it a bit, and then I shot light in its head and it melted a bit. It was quite good. Yeah. My god told me to do that too.
We
I
didn't.
see.
There wasn't much of interest, although there was this. And I pull out the cutlass. Goes. I want this, but do other of you want to? I mean, obviously, if you wanted, you can. have
no.
it, but-
It is your spoil of war. You may take it.
Memor, do a history check.
History check. I rolled
I wouldn't know.
a
To help.
10.
Cutlasses are a weapon which is not Thiralon adjacent. It's not where it originated from. They do originate from the High North, where you are from, and you do notice that immediately. It's a cutlass that's definitely from something from the High North.
But yeah, no, it was okay. It was all right. It wasn't too bad. Those little nasty bug creatures were like taking bits of people and trying and like storing them for food or something. I don't know.
Well, this isn't a issue we had found with the village before, so maybe we've nipped something in the bud. That's good.
Or potentially, we have just killed an innocent creature.
No.
Yeah, that sword's not from here. That's weird.
Is it not?
No,
Do you want it?
no.
Thank God.
Cool.
Right. So are we
Well, we got 2 more pathways we haven't gone on, right?
splitting up again?
No.
Splitting up again?
Let's just go all as one group. Oh, there was scary. There was scary stuff there.
All right then.
I mean, yeah,
I would like to split up,
it might
personally.
get done a little slower,
but Mud doesn't want to. Do either of you not want to?
I have no particular opinions about splitting
I'm just
up.
thinking we don't have much time
No, you do not.
Oh yeah, that's true.
with our lizards.
There's
Well,
an
I'll
extra-
let mine in the woods.
That's quite fair. A substantial amount of time has passed with Mud having not had something to protect him from the fog. Can you do another con save?
Yeah.
That's a point. How long have we been out here?
15.
About an hour.
Okay.
15? Just beats it.
Nice.
So I'm thinking because of our time restraint, we should split up.
Okay, same
That's
groups as
fair.
last time then?
Maybe
different
different
groups.
groups spice it up, perhaps.
Oh, all right, I don't mind. I'm flexible.
Well, I've worked with you and I've been working with you for a few months, so
Do you want to go with Mud or do you want to go with me? I want to go with Mud.
either way, depends.
Mud, who do you want to go with? Because I'd quite like to go with Nhilan, but
I have no strong opinions one way or the other.
Well, you have
Me
an
and
opinion,
Ireland.
so let's go.
My god doesn't say anything either, so it's all good there.
Good luck, you two.
In that case, Mud,
Okay.
it is you and I.
Yeah.
Now, are we going down the central or the right path?
Any, many.
I think we should go down the right path.
I agree.
Okay.
Oh,
All right, we're going down.
I started doing the thing.
Yes, I know. Choice has been taken from us. It's
Ah.
unfortunate. Well, if it's any consolation, that's how I chose the first path.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay. I guess who want roll initiative to see who we get to go for first.
Mine was a nat 1, so not me.
No,
Mine was a 5.
In fact, actually, my nat 1 turns into 0.
that was Do.
Mine was a
13.
9.
It wasn't do. I rolled a 1 before.
Okay, we're gonna follow Oem and Nhilan. You guys get together. You walk a little distance where that you cannot see Memor nor Mud anymore, and you seem to be tracing these tracks. Good on you for not doing Oem and Memor, because then you'd have to do another survival check.
Oh, true, because it's me and Mud who's seen the tracks.
Oh, yeah.
So you get to probably about 100-ish feet beyond where you were, and you notice immediately that there is a very, very small lake.
Did the ceiling just drip?
Sorry.
I don't know. I just saw like a thing from the ceiling.
Is there anything?
Sorry, it freaked me out.
Is there anything weird about the lake? Is it?
It's just a lake. You see that there's the fog's kind of bellowing over top it. Trees are obviously it's relatively small, proper tiny lake. There's not much that you can notice that is odd about it. Mind you can't really see into it because the fog is just sort of obscuring its view.
Is there anything around it on the banks?
Trees.
Trees. Can I pick up a rock and throw it into
Sure.
the lake?
No roll. You find a rock on the ground. You throw it. Sploosh. It sort of disperses the fog for a couple of seconds. As you know, this place is just filled with the stuff, so it kind of does cover it immediately. But you do notice that there seems to be a little bit of, you don't know, you expected a louder splash. You know that this is quite a deep, at least because you can sort of gauge the approximate depth of how this would be, but it seems to be kind of shallow from how the rocks noise is made. There's barely a pitter.
Definitely magic. Do you have any experiments you'd like to try? Because I'm out of ideas.
Right, so it's a bit quieter. I'm gonna try and I'm gonna take my core stuff. I'm gonna stick it into the water to see how deep it goes.
A foot.
A foot. You could probably wade through it. Not
okay.
a good idea though. Memor told us that there was a creature in the waters.
Should we circle back to them and then come back here? I know we're on a time crunch, but this seems to be, if we're dealing with an unseen or unknown threat, perhaps it's more smart to double back. Unless you think you can take it, by all means, let's go.
I'm gonna reach into my pouch just because I'm running out of ideas.
Sure.
I'm gonna take a bit of that dust I got before. I'm gonna.
Cool. Yeah, you throw this find powder, which you retrieved from the trees.
Yep.
You scatter it over the water, and it seems to have near no effect. It just kind of comes in contact with it and
I'm just trying stuff.
disappears in the
stuff.
smoke, in the fog. Sorry.
All right, now here's the dumb part. I'm gonna put my hand in the water.
Okay.
I am gonna grab him by the shoulders as he does him, ready to pull him back if something happens.
Okay.
Is it just water?
You put your hand in this lake. It feels like water. There doesn't seem to be any creature in it or anything. It feels quite. Well, it is the morning. The grass is dewy and all that stuff, but it just feels a little warm for the spring. Is the thing.
What's the matter?
Warmer than normal, especially around springtime. All right, I'm going in. Just for a few seconds.
Cannonball!
Do you have a rope on you?
Fuck!
Hang on. I'm just gonna.
Oh, this is made of stones. Ow!
I'm gonna.
It's only a foot deep. I just landed on my ass.
I open up my little satchel. I'm just gonna start pulling just bits of paper out onto the floor.
Okay.
No.
Make sure they don't fall.
We need to get her upstairs.
Yeah, we got screamed at by the cat.
Aha!
Whisper.
Got my rope here.
Fantastic. Tie it around your waist. I'll pull you in if necessary.
Coolio.
Well, actually, out of character, how strong are you?
Nope.
No.
-1.
Okay, cool. I'll take it.
Sealed.
Victory over the cat.
Ethan had a side quest there. I'll tie it around your waist.
We record in my house. We have a cat. She's supposed to be upstairs. We forgot to put her upstairs.
Tie it around your waist. Fastened. I'm letting you go.
Okay. I'm not going too far, but I'm just, this is for the sake of science. I'm going to start, walking into the water, wading through the waters.
You start wading through the water.
That's a song, I think.
You start wading through the water. Your speed isn't reduced because of just how shallow it is. You get to about 10 foot, and then it starts to get a little deeper.
Yeah. How much deeper if I were to keep going?
About 2 feet extra, so about 3 foot. Your speed is now in reduced.
Is it just like an instant drop?
Yeah, it is.
It's not like a gradual thing.
No.
It's just a...
Yes,
gonna
it
count.
is just a step. It's a literal ploop 90-degree step down.
So I just see him go...
Yeah.
You okay?
Oh, goodness. Great.
Is there a problem?
My robes are wet.
That's fine.
I like to think you've just sort of been pinching the sides to hold it up.
Yeah,
until now.
I just
Princess Fiona.
Channel divinity hairdryer.
also. Okay, I'm going to keep going a bit more. Just tiny bit.
Okay. Gets you about 5 foot beyond where you were, and it drops.
Again.
Yes. So I will actually say you can do a deck save because this is a
At this
significant.
point, it's sort of up.
This is going to be a bigger drop.
This is going to be a bigger drop.
Oh, boy.
Can I help? Will the rope have helped him?
Yeah. Sure.
Oh, thank goodness. That was a
Actually, no. We'll give the opportunity. So either he gets advantage on this check, you do the save for him. Suppose you want to flat, or he does this check flat, and you have advantage on saving him.
Or do
Just
you-
check flat. You have advantage on saving me.
Okay.
Yeah. You got 2?
I got a 2.
Wasn't-
I fall.
I'm gonna
Yep.
save.
You start to descend, and below the water you go as you immediately just step down, and it's whoof.
Can I see anything under there? Or is it?
It is so dark. You have dark vision.
Nope. I'm
Yeah,
human.
things are.
That's
You're
a
a human.
guy. That's just a dude. That guy's name is Gerald.
Hi, I'm Gerald now. No.
That'd be funny if it was.
My name is
That's your middle name. Your middle name can be Gerald.
Nhilan Gerald
Leacher.
Lyra.
Chicka Slim Shady.
I'll say you could do. No, you will do a strength saving.
Fuck, man. Advantage. That's a 21.
21.
It's fine. I'm good.
Cool. Okay. You're able to immediately heave ho the rope to a point where he is back to a point where he can stand. He is no longer descending into the water.
I am turning around.
Mind you, only had about 10 feet of rope left to work with. So, yeah.
Yeah, I'm turning back and I'm heading back to.
No. If we need to come back here, we'll get Memor and Mud.
Yes, this might have been a waste, but it was worth checking. Explore every possibility and all that.
Yes.
Let's go back.
Right. Jump over to the other guys.
That's us. Yay.
Whoa.
You guys are moving about. This is in unison to when they were leaving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You have to walk a lot longer, but you come up to a.
Can I get on your little back area? Is that on my legs? My feet
Yeah.
hurt.
Yeah. Yes, of course.
Okay,
You're
thank
not
you.
worried.
I just kind of climb up and I'm just like slide down and go. I'm like, oh. And I keep going back up. I'm on the top now.
You. Oh, my bad. Sorry. I thought you were like Ethan. It's time.
Like, what? Huh?
Yep. So Mud gets on to Memor's horse. back.
I'm sitting cross-legged. I'm just like.
You could have a Bjorn. You could hold 2 Muds.
Ah.
There's only room here for the one of me. Two gets a bit too much.
Oh mate, when we get to like winter and Mud makes snowman, and he's just like, "Is that me?"
I'll give him a little kiss.
Make a girlfriend for himself.
I was
Or my
dying
friend.
in your
They should have.
arms.
Make a friend.
Friend, yeah.
Yeah, just a friend. That'll do.
Okay. But yeah, so this takes a little longer than Oem and Nhilan. You
Not even close, mate.
Oem and Nhilan.
Yeah.
Nylan.
Nearer.
Nylan Lyra.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You combined them.
Yeah. Just ignore I have a last name. It's only there for for extra.
You get a little further. You have to go a little further than Oem and Nhilan, and you will come upon a dilapidated shack.
Going through the forest.
It
Oh no,
is-
big man's back. Oh look, there's a shack. Whoa!
Have an inspiration.
He's whistling along to that as well.
Yeah. I can't even escape the cat.
For reference, she's sitting in a clear door, screaming at us.
Her name is Whisper. She does not.
No, it's
Her name was Whisper.
very unapt name.
Was it?
But yeah,
Her name was Whisper. She wasn't quiet.
and I just kind of moved towards like sort of his back, his upper back, his human back.
Yeah.
And I just kind of like hold it to one end. And I just like point out, oh, there's shack. Let's go in it. I want to go in there. I think there's a bunch of fun things in there. Probably.
Very, very well. Bear in mind, do the tracks lead into the shack? Well, I suppose that would be Mud that knows if anyone does, because I couldn't really get so.
Sort of.
It's almost like they stopped here, but then kept going.
Kinda. Yeah.
Okay. Either way, I want to look at the shack.
I'll be drawing my glaive just in case.
Okay. Yep.
Fortnite Finn. That's your new
Just
name.
broken down shack. It's Shaquille O'Neal.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
5 minutes.
Okay. Man, we went through that episode a lot quicker than the other one.
That
it
was a
feels.
lot. True. I think it helps because we're already sort of in character.
We're keyed in.
Let's keep going.
Yeah. You're up to a shack. So yeah, it's just broken down. It's built like all the other houses. The houses that you saw all the way back in Tulikari are about an hour and a half's walk away from where you are.
Would I have known about anyone having lived out here in the past?
You could do a history check with disadvantage.
Alright. That is a 6.
No.
No.
No, there hasn't been much talk. To be fair, you haven't really been keyed in about much. They told you about what problems they had, and they said this is what you could do to fix it, and this is how much money we'd give you. They didn't really tell you much about the folks' personal stuff, to be honest. In fact, genuinely, they didn't really tell you much about the entire history of this place. You noticed, really, the people are more interested about telling you what the happenstance is about this area than anything about its history. And you're not entirely sure as to why that is, but that's just how it has been.
Yeah.
I would like to jump off of Memor's back and
Okay.
make a perception check just to kind of see any like kind of residue.
Inconsistencies?
That as well, yeah. Just anything that would stand out to me and any residue of someone using this recently.
Sure. Actually, investigation, to be fair.
Nah.
Yes.
I'm using perception in whatever way, shape, or form.
But you're trying to
that is.
investigate it.
Yeah, I'm saying I'm just going to use perception and look at the thing and see if I see anything interesting.
Oh, okay. Instead of trying to go in specifics, you're just going to be broad about it.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay.
Investigation is it's a losing battle.
Okay.
That was a losing battle too. I rolled a 2 and makes that a 7. So
Well, at least it's not in that one.
not much of a difference either way.
With your perception, you perceive it's a shack. It's broken down. There are holes in the walls. The wood itself is incredibly aged. You even notice that this thing is very clearly not been like taken care of, lacquered or varnished, because it is also riddled with rot. Otherwise, there is not much that you can derive.
There's nothing else here. There's nothing on the floor.
That's what you see as a 7.
I would see if there's a sofa.
You're not even in it.
Yeah, I did. I jumped in.
Into the house.
Yeah, I jumped in like the doorway.
I don't remember hearing that. Okay.
So
Well-
what you said is you jumped off.
Yeah,
that
you
one
just
side.
jump off Memor. That's what
I
I
thought you said I
heard.
jumped towards it. Oh, okay. Well, that was what I meant. Was I jumped and walked in the doorway.
Okay. In that case, yeah, once again, walls, rot, black mold. This place is, or has definitely been lived in, with an open door looking inside. Yeah, There doesn't seem to be anything currently inhabiting the area.
Yeah.
But you do also notice that the planks of wood do have these sort of weird wet stains that are like triangular, and they sort of look like footprints. Just ignore her.
I don't know, those wet footprints make me not want to go in there, so I just kind of hang by the door frame and just sort of like hug it almost.
Okay.
I will investigate. Do not worry.
Oh, okay,
So
thank
I
you.
will-
There's little triangle spots. I like 'em.
Okay. Yeah, I will enter the shack all the way.
Okay.
Yeah.
Passive investigation.
Passive investigation would be 10.
Okay. Yep, pretty much the exact same stuff as mud, but you do also notice that there is what looks to be a sort of toolkit that's just been left open at at the wayside on a very small corner table.
Okay. Does this look like it's been here recently? Would I do investigation to determine that?
The toolkit itself is like
Yeah,
how long it's been here.
see if this was like a recent addition or it's like seeing how dusty it is or something.
I'll be honest with you, you can gauge immediately that this thing has been here for at least a couple weeks.
Okay. Okay. What's inside of the toolkit?
It seems to be it's a medical kit.
Stethoscope?
It's like an autopsy kit.
Oh, right.
It's an autopsy kit.
Okay.
Stethoscopes and all that. No, to be fair, specifically, there seems to be a rather sharp cutting tool,
A bone saw or kind of a scalpel?
a scalpel. There does not seem to be anything larger than like a one hand, like the thing that you could use with one hand without much effort. There's a pair of scissors. There's what looks to be some sort of like yarn or some sort of sewing thing. And you also notice that there seems to be some sort of pots of spices or like something like that, which are conveniently they are labeled with turmeric, cumin, and thyme. And you also notice that there is an urn, relatively large, about the size of half a meter.
Okay.
It's currently got a lid on it, but you do also notice that there are some flies that are sort of lingering around the urn.
Okay, I'll open it up and have a look.
It is carved out organs,
Egyptian style.
Egyptian style indeed.
All right. Right, well, there doesn't seem to be any direct threat, so I'll head back out. Okay, Mud, it seems safe. Someone was here at some point. Maybe they're in the jar now. I don't know.
Oh, how did they fit in the jar? Were they little? Were they like small? Pretty small little people?
They were made smaller.
Ah,
Rearranged to fit the space that they are stored within.
weird.
Yes. Oh, so that's not where the trail stops. Shall we continue to follow it?
Yeah, let's keep going, yeah.
Yes.
I think so. I think it makes sense. I didn't like it in there. It was a bit damp.
It's a bit damp everywhere.
Yeah, but
And aren't you constantly damp?
I feel it. I don't want to get more damp.
It seems to lead to the back of the house, where there seems to be a hatch that goes into a basement. But unfortunately, this one's going a little longer than usual. Oh, what a treat we've given you. But so yes, this is episode 3. Episode 2's come out. That's how that works. But we don't know. Obviously, we record these in clumps.
Big old clump.
Big old clumps. Clumps of 2s. Sometimes
Clumps of
3s.
clues. Maybe 3.
Yeah, maybe 3s. First one wasn't a clump.
Never 4.
Never 4. Well, I mean, to be fair, maybe we'll set aside like an entire like weekday.
Yeah.
Just a whole weekday.
Unlikely.
Well, I mean, to be fair, if it gets somewhere. Either way, that's not what we're talking about.
No.
What we're talking about is if you enjoyed this, wherever you are on, currently not Apple, but on Spotify, on YouTube, on a random podcasting platform, which we don't know about, but you're using because you're cool.
Definitely.
Give it interactions, rate it 5 stars, plus subscribe, comment, whatever you need to do to boost this, to get this to the people who are interested in interacting with this kind of stuff.
Definitely.
Because if you've enjoyed this and you appreciate this, and you think that there are people who would if you're like, oh, we want more people to see this, the only way that we can get that to happen is if you interact with it. Because unfortunately, the algorithm doesn't like long content. It just doesn't. It's consistently trying to just cause small things, make you a little interactiveness. So it's like, I can't deal with an hour of content. I just don't have the power for it. But you do, because you're probably doing something whilst listening to this. Either way, if you enjoyed it, as you said, we don't want to beat the horse to death. Just give us some interaction. We'd really, really appreciate
Don't
it.
kill Memor.
If you do,
No,
Don't kill him.
if
He's
we,
needed.
so previously we mentioned this, and I guess this is technically exclusive to once we actually get the 3rd episode out, and I guess we'll probably do it. We'll start doing it, assuming this happens, as of the 4th episode. Whatever interaction we appreciate the most, we'll give you a shout out. Whatever comment we appreciate the least, we'll give you a shout out, but we'll also insult you.
yeah, it's a shaming thing.
You know, if
we
you
were actually doing that.
if you
Should be funny.
to be fair, it would be very funny. Only specifically specify if you're okay with it. Maybe in the comment with like, I don't know, some coding like.
Or maybe don't. I still might get you.
Yeah, we still might get you. The point is that
Just know we don't mean any of it.
and Reese will
I
find
mean every
you.
word.
Yeah.
I mean every word, and I'm on my way.
Yes, he is on his way.
I'm right there.
We can't stop him.
I've tried.
We tried.
Many have.
We tried.
Many have.
Yeah. Either way, I think that's what we have to say. So I guess
Yeah.
we'll see you next episode, assuming that's out. And if it's not, then we'll see you in 2 weeks. Bye.
Bye.